Hey, it's me again. You notice I'm not politically dressed, right? And I don't intend to be. I'm not an Ivy League politician, even claim to be a politician, or even come close to be a politician. But you know what? I think that we got to start acting like ourselves because last Thursday night we had those individuals giving their debates and all this other stuff here, and some of them didn't do too good. What I'm looking at tonight, and excuse me for looking at this, is that we have a major problem here. Registration, voting registration. We should be able to say whether we're an American or not. Okay? A lot of people don't want that. I don't see why. What's the secret about it? Because when you cross the border in Canada, they ask you if you're an American citizen or not, and you have to show proof. Okay? So what's the big deal? The big deal is it's a monopoly of individuals playing politics as usual. You know, it's using the illegals to increase their voting registration. That's what it's all about. Okay, it's just like the national service organizations. They have veterans that are passed on, and they use them as numbers. So whether it's the Republicans or Democrats or Independents or Socialists or whatever, that's the whole deal, right? I'm a Republican. I got to tell you this much. But I'll spill on any Republican that is doing the dirty deed too. Okay. And if Republicans want to play the same game that Democrats are playing and using dead bodies as far as numbers to increase their voting, or using illegals to register to vote, you give them a driver's license that gives them the authority or the proof that they can vote. They're not American citizens. You come into this country, you're an American citizen. If you're not, tough, you're not. Okay. And some of these politicians speak in Spanish. That is a hummer there. That if there's anything that I detest so much is the morons that speak Spanish but can't understand them. I can speak a little bit of Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican, okay? Puerto Rican and Portuguese, and a little bit Italian, I guess. But when I went into the Marine Corps, we were speaking American. Everybody was speaking American. Mexican, Spanish, Latino, everybody, okay? When I went to Europe, spent 11 months there at the NATO base, Naples, Italy, I learned how to speak a little more Italian to get along with the people. I learned to speak Italian more. See? More. I can greet people in Chinese and French and certain other languages too, because that means that I'm willing to participate in their country. It's not my country. You know that, you morons out there? The other one is Julius Caesar there saying, free healthcare for all. Free healthcare for all. Well, increase the taxes and give free healthcare. Or make it cheaper, probably, whatever you want to do. But what kind of a moron is looking at this like this? Increase taxes to almost 70% more, or whatever they want to do it, and tell you they're going to give you free healthcare. It's dumb. It's really dumb. They off balance each other by a long shot. Can you understand that? There's no difference whether they give you free health care or everybody has to pay high taxes to give that free health care. Private health care is the way to go. They voted on their who would want to give free health care to all the illegals, and everybody in there, someone like this, someone like this. They're only taking your money, they're taking my money. The money we work hard for. Your retirement money, okay? Deduct that to give free health care. You work 30 years, 35 years. All this crap. And we're eating it up. Liberals are eating that up that don't even understand it. They don't even know. They had a survey and asking, what is socialist? What is a socialist? They didn't even know. These kids that are going to school can't even give you the Pledge of Allegiance of America. You know, they can't even do that. More so, the schools want to wipe it out. So why should they learn it, right? We fought for this country for what? For the other side to come over and take everything that's free? And the illegals have what they need, free health care, register for voting without being an American citizen. Well, we got the homeless in Los Angeles living in the streets that stink, and San Francisco, and all over. But yet we're giving free to those that aren't even American citizens. And we have those that are American citizens that need just about the same privileges, but they don't get it. Well, that's America, I guess. And you know what? The liberals are going to destroy it. I hate saying that because my wife's a liberal. I fight her too. But it doesn't matter to me. I like Democrats. I like Republicans. I like everybody. But when you're trying to change what America's all about, what patriotism is, you know, you all complain about President Trump saying "Make America Great," and the morons that don't understand it are those out there that says, "Hey, what you want to do? Bring the Roaring '20s back? Want to make it the way it used to be, horse and buggy?" No, stupid. It's not that. Bring what America is all about, patriotism. Work together to make it just as good as it's always been. And some of you that don't believe it is because you're too damn wrapped up in yourself, and you politicians out there are too wrapped up in getting your votes no matter how you get it. First thing you say, white supremacy. Oh, it's about white. Black. Black matters care. Hey, Black matters care. Everybody cares. We care for everybody. But because one race is looked at a different way, we all of a sudden direct ourselves to, hey, it's about Black matters care. You know. Why can't we just be for all? So that way we can work together and help each other. And then you got Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. On that debate. You know what? I went to school and I was part of that integrated school. Yes. She wasn't even born. And it started in 63. She was born in 64. 20 years too late. She went to school 2 years there, then moved with her parents to Canada, finished school up there. She lied to you people. And you're eating it up. Because she's, oh, and I was the little girl on that bus. I was the little girl on that bus. Well, you know what? I was the little guy on that bus in Florida when they told my mother to go sitting back in a bus. Does that make a difference to you? No, it doesn't. I don't use that for my ability to say what I want to say and feel like, you know, I know it all, because I don't. We've all had differences of issues that's happened to us. Mine, at 10 years old, because my mother worked on a farm, and the bus driver looked at her and says, hey, you sitting back in the bus. So you naturally know what color she was, right? She was blue? No. Red? No. Green? No. A possibility of a mixture of brown and black, probably, and white. How's that? You idiots. Why do you keep bringing back this so you can get yourself in that high plateau wanting to get votes, get your votes? Hey, I say this, I'm going to get it. I'm going back to my community like Cory Booker said, you know, where the brown people are. Holy smokes. If that's not a sales pitch, it's worse than Joe Biden waking up in the middle of a sentence. How's that? Bernie Sanders, give you all this because you deserve it. But I'm not going to give you my money that I've invested and I've saved because, it's all mine. It's not yours, but we're going to get it from somebody else. That's what it's all about, folks. It's me keeping everything and the taxpayers giving you it all so I don't have to pay it. How's that? Bullshit, Bernie. Okay. Free college education. Don't mention that you're an American when you register to vote. We're going to make this country into a country we don't want to live in. That's what it's going to be like. Okay, if we let this happen. Let's not let this happen. Let's make America great. Make America great. Not bring back the Roaring '20s. Not bring back the horse and buggies. But work together as patriotic individuals. You get that, you morons? And free college? How come my kids had to pay for it? It was too late for me to give them anything that they can really take to go to school with. They didn't use my benefits because it didn't even dawn on me. Okay? They went to college. They paid for it. Everybody has to pay for it. You come into this country, and you better speak damn English. If you can't handle that English, get back out and learn. Because this is America. It's not Puerto Rico, it's not Africa, and it's not Italy, it's not Russia, Japan, or North Korea, or Korea. And if you're not happy in this country, I'm sure North Korea would love to have you there. You know? I'm sure they would love to have you there. Don't you think? You want to live like a socialist? You want to make this country into that? And you say, oh, we're not really making it. It's not really making it. You're making it. You're making it happen. You want a one world order, don't we, Mr. Politicians out there? You want a one world order, and you want to suck everybody into it. You want to suck their blood. You want to take everything, and you want fully control of it. Last one. Hey, you know that waitress that spit on Trump Jr.? Imagine what she's doing to other people when she gets pissed off. And there's no politicians there. And she's bringing the food out. She doesn't like the tip that she got. Or remembers the person that she gave her the small tip and she spits or puts something in the food. You don't think she'd do it? Well, you bet your life she doesn't. You bet your life. Because if she does it for one, she'll do it for it all. She doesn't care if you're black, green, or blue. Puerto Rican, Mexican, Spanish, English, or whatever. She would shit in your food and you wouldn't even know it. Take care. Have a great day. And happy 4th of July. This is America. This was built on patriotism. People that fought. People that risked their lives. For you boneless idiots out there. You moron, pathetic individuals that can't even clean your ass without saying, oh, I need free toilet paper. Take care. Simplify.